Hello there, Taurus. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection. Welcome to your December reconciliation read for the first part, so the 1st through the 15th. And I know that these messages are coming a little bit later than the 1st. They still apply, and I'll make sure to keep my ass in gear. Venus retrograde last month really kicked my ass. Mercury retrograde, I'm a Gemini, is kicking my ass right now. So it's been quite hectic. I've already started this video a couple of times and just having some really difficulties with either technology or my communication. It's just been crazy. So anywho, getting back to your reading. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for reconciliation with their ex. Again, December 1st through the 15th. These messages will not resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs if it doesn't resonate at all. And fear not, if those messages don't resonate, we can look at your specific situation. You can book a personalized reading with me, and the link's down below in the description box. One last thing I do want to mention, I do tend to swear. It doesn't necessarily mean that I will in the video. However, just as a precaution, if that's something that does offend you, I just would recommend you stopping the video. I don't want to hear in the comments that I should not swear as much, blah, 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 blah. That's who I am. It's how I am in real life. Like how I talk to you is how I talk in real life. So I'm very dry, very cutthroat, very honest, and unfortunately I do swear, especially if I'm all hyped up. So let's get into this deliciousness and spill some tea on what's going on between you and your ex-partner and reconciliation. How you're feeling towards your ex is the Empress. Regardless if you're male or female, there's a lot of divine feminine energy when it comes to the Empress. This is about creation. This is about abundance. This is about wanting to move forward and create something. For some of you guys, you may want to have a child with this partner. You either could be female wanting to get pregnant, or you could be male wanting your ex to become pregnant with your child, but you're wanting to create something. For some of you guys, you could be wanting to recreate a relationship. There's deep-seated emotions here. You do find this individual to be quite handsome or quite beautiful, very god or goddess-like energy here. You do feel like they're just essentially they're everything. You're really attracted to them. You see a future. You want to create with them, a life with them. How they're seeing you or how they're feeling about you in reconciliation, we have the Hermit card in the reverse. I feel like for a lot of them, they've been isolating. They've been keeping quiet, tight-lipped, not even talking to you. For some of you, they could have ghosted you completely. We're going to get some more clarification. And again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. And also keep in mind that the energies can be vice versa, all right? The Hermit card is also Virgo energy, right? And I do have a lot of Earth energy. All the signs are pretty much here except for fire at this time frame. So we have Virgo energy. We do have other Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and again, Virgo. And then we have air energy, so that's Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and then we also have cup energy, so Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Sorry, I'm like having such a difficult time today. I told you, I'm Gemini, Mercury's in retrograde, it's crazy. All right, so anyway, with this Hermit card, they've been in isolation, very tight-lipped, trying to find some answers. They could have been running away from this connection because it was too intense, too deep, not really knowing who they are, not really knowing what they want. They could be a little bit immature in that sense. They could have felt unstable either emotionally, financially, or physically in the material world. Either way, I feel like they're the ones that walked away from you, leaving you kind of confused, like, I wanted to create now, what the fuck? If we look at this Empress card, this person's really is sitting down in some sort of self-made throne. It's connected to a heart. Her stomach is big. For some of you, this person could have left you pregnant. Okay, that's going to resonate with maybe like 1% or 0.01% of the readers. I'm sorry, the viewers. So Some of you guys are pregnant with your ex's child and they've just kind of upped and left you for whatever reason. I just feel like they have a lot to think about. They weren't ready for responsibility of either a child coming into this world or just an intense connection with somebody. It's very possible that this individual could have never wanted to settle down with anybody, and they were just kind of like a player. This could have been relationship that started off as friends with benefits or just kind of like a fling here and there. And now that there's some news of a pregnancy or news of wanting deeper commitment, they kind of were just like, nope. So again, I feel like they're getting some sort of illumination. I do have a 3-year-old who comes in and out, so I have to stop the video. I'm going to try to be as cohesive as possible. I would rather not keep the video going because I don't want to waste your time. So I typically will shut it down and I try to get back into what I was saying. So, I know that I'm probably like repeating things over and over and over again. But they just needed some independence, or they needed to renew their sort of independence. Maybe they weren't ready to be in a relationship. And they are feeling now that there's some sort of opportunity to reestablish some sort of connection within relationships. It could be that they're just sort of realizing what they're doing isn't healthy, and it's a good time to sort of reach out. So for some of you guys, you may hear communication. We're going to clarify to kind of really see how this story really unfolds. The possibility for reconciliation, the energy surrounding it, is the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. This is letting me know here that at least for the first half of December, you guys are going to still remain single. I feel like with the rest of the cards here, especially with the advice and with this 4 of Swords in the reverse energy, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done on your end specifically. Again, energies can be reversed, but there's a need for self-love, to tap into oneself and to really hone in on what it is that we want in relationships, in personal goals, in finances, in all parts of life. And I feel like we need to show ourselves some self-love, some self-care, and to really step into our own power and realize that we don't need anybody to complete us or make us whole. And this reminds me of a conversation I was talking to with one of my friends that actually kind of is inspiring me to do a blog post about the difference between need and want, and in relationships, and that how that coming from a place of need actually creates lack. And with the 7 of Pentacles energy, it's about planting seeds and watching them grow and, transpire. So this card to me is very much about the law of attraction. And a lot of you guys know that I work a lot with the law of attraction. I do work with the power of intention. It's how I've been able to obtain goals. And lately I've been falling off of that, and I'm, reaping what I've sown so far. You plant seeds of intention of what it is that you truly want, and then you nourish it and you care for it, and you're reaping the benefits of your labor that you're putting in now. So it's saying you're going to be remaining single, but now's the time for you to plant the seeds of what it is that you truly want to create. And it's important to not put a particular person, because you're then setting yourself up for disappointment. And this is where we come with the advice. This is about you being disappointed about this relationship and how this relationship has turned out, and you have been sort of in a state of apathy. You're not really wanting to tap into how you're feeling. You've been wanting to isolate yourself, and you're kind of stuck in a very stagnant energy, doing the same thing over and over again. You've gotten into a pattern. So again, this could be you waking up, going to work, coming home, having dinner, taking a shower, going to bed, and you do this every day, all day. It's like step out of your comfort zone at this point. They say that when the energy is super stagnant, if we go out of our comfort zone and we do something completely different, it changes the experience. It changes up and starts putting things back into motion. Also talking about being positive and changing our vibration. This is about going out there, putting yourself out there, taking those new opportunities, these new adventures. The holidays are fast approaching. There's going to be a lot of parties, work parties, friends, family, events that are happening within your town, events that are happening within, your state. Get the fuck out there and put yourself out there and go out and experience these new experiences. If this person truly is for you, then it will work out. It will come around. And you have to believe that when two people are meant to be together, it doesn't matter about time. It doesn't matter about any of that shit. You guys will come together. But if you stay in your house, you're missing out on important lessons and things and people, and possibly your own true soulmate or twin flame. You're passing out those opportunities by staying stuck in a place of apathy, a place of despair, a place of just stagnation. We don't want that, right? And so it's sort of being open to these new opportunities. And when we put change in to our lives, when we start to mix it up, we start to see ourselves be happier. We start to see our vibrations lift and be more positive. We start seeing things in our experiences and we get more of it, right? We get more things that make us happy. And again, if this individual is meant to be in your life, when you elevate at a higher vibration, they have no choice but to match. And that's when we start seeing people coming closer together. All right. But right now, it's best for you to stay single to really figure it out what it is that Taurus wants. Okay. What it is that Taurus wants. Because right now, you're unsure of what it is that you want. You're in stagnation mode. The advice here is saying get out of that energy. You've been in it for too long. All right? And I know that it's easier said than done. I've been there. I'm still there. I still have times where I have difficulties being away from, and this is different because, different like from the person I want to be with, who is my twin flame. I don't feel really twin flame energy here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys aren't dealing with your twin flame. You will know in your heart. But it's just sort of like, it's hard when you want to be with somebody specific, but it's about not putting your eggs all in that one basket. It's about giving yourself options. And I know a lot of you guys are saying right now, but Eric, I don't want options. I want this person. I want them back right now. It's possible for you. Anything is possible in this world. It's about belief. It's about confidence. And it's about unconditional love. And if we're so hyper-focused on a particular person, there's an issue that we need to resolve. And it has to do with codependency. Has to do with not loving oneself. How can we expect another person to love us or give us the love that we deserve if we don't love and show ourselves the love we want? We can't. And this is what this card's talking about. It's about you really figuring that out, figuring yourself out, figuring what it is that you want, coming to terms with being single and being happy where you are at this time frame to work on yourself. And then we have the Four of Swords for the possible outcome for reconciliation between you and your ex. Unfortunately, I still feel a lot of you guys are going to feel very stagnant in the situation and frustrated because there's a lack of direction or progress. But it all comes down to what you're doing right now. And you're putting yourself in this situation. Really, this is really just reiterating this Four of Cups energy. And they're both fours. You really have to start taking action to manifest what it is that you truly want. To really acknowledge how you are feeling. because there's a lot of negative energy around you. And I'm not talking about, negative energies in a sense that somebody's like hexing you or anything like that. I'm just talking about you being negative in your thought process, doubting things, fearing things, having anxiety, depression. These are all normal things that we feel when we are in separation from somebody that we love, or that we've recently broken up with, or that we've been broken up with. The other person broke our hearts, whatever. It's easy to fall into that trap because it's, matters of the heart. And everybody grieves a certain way, and everybody has their own grieving process, and it takes some time. And so this is why this energy is here, because it's like, for some of you guys are gonna grieve a lot longer than others, but this grieving process that you're going through is like keeping you stagnant in this situation. And so unfortunately for a lot of you, for the first half of December, you're going to stay in this energy. But it's really important, again, with this Four of Cups being in your advice in the reverse, to really acknowledge this negativity and really move forward in order to get relief or closure, for you to take the necessary steps to manifest the dreams, the hopes, the desires that you want. If this person was somebody who was not in your life, if this was somebody who never came into your life, what did you want to do? What is it that you truly want in a partner? What is it that you truly want in romance, career, finances, the whole 9 yards? What's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? You don't know, then there's your problem. You need to start focusing in on yourself and what it is that you want, and plant those seeds. Because when we do this work, things shift, things change. Now's the time to get out of this stagnant energy. Let's see, how this story continues to unfold for you, Taurus, for the month of December. Why is the Empress card for how Taurus feels about their ex and reconciliation for the first half of December? Thank you, of course. Shit falls off the floor. Falls on the floor, see? Mercury retrograde. So we have the Ace of Cups. So this person really, really puts you in a state of just happiness. But we also have to be careful, because with the Ace of Cups, it also can talk about self-love. So if this person is the only person you feel like makes you happy, you have to then go back and start reevaluating how you feel about yourself and showing yourself self-love. But essentially, you want a new beginning with this individual. Again, with the Empress, is very beautiful energy. You do want this new beginning with them. You want to be romantic and passionate and loving and sensual. A lot of you guys do want children with this individual. Some of you guys, like I mentioned, very small percentage of you will be pregnant with this other individual's baby. And of course, you want your family to be together, right? Who doesn't? I know I want my family to be together, so I get that energy. Okay, I do. Let's look at, why is the Hermit in reverse here for how Taurus's ex-partner feels about reconciliation for the first half of December. December 1st through the 15th. Why is the Hermit card reversed here? Thank you. Okay, we clarified with the Hermit again. So I really do feel like they are just in hibernation mode. They're trying to get new perspective on the situation. They're not really sure what to do. They're wanting some inner guidance. And then we also got the Ace of Coins in the reverse position. So I feel like they are really not wanting a new beginning of commitment, stability. It could be that they're not in a place of financial stability or stability within themselves. Again, maybe they're not able to provide commitment at this time. They weren't ready. So I feel like they are really isolating themselves, really going into hermit mode so that they can think about commitment and stability and how to get there. For some of you, it will be financial stability, especially if you guys are having a baby together. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Pentacles for possible reconciliation between Taurus and their ex-partner for December 1st to the 15th? Thank you. We have the 6 of Wands here. All right, 6 of Wands for this energy for the 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. I feel like this is just affirming that when you really put work into yourself, when you really put focus in on your needs, your wants, and become sort of, in a sense, selfish and planting seeds and manifesting these seeds, nurturing these intentions, these ideas, these goals that you want, you're going to be victorious. You are going to then realize that you have unlimited potential. It's limitless. That you can achieve anything that you desire, that nothing is beneath you, nothing is unattainable. You can get what you want. I do feel like with the 6 of Wands, it's also letting me know that you're going to be harnessing this energy and you are going to inspire others. So I do feel like your ex will start seeing this energy, and you know, you will be able to move forward successfully. It's a positive message. And we also need to show, for everything that shows up in our life, that manifests in our life, we have to show gratitude and blessings. Because if not, if you don't remain humble and grateful, the experiences won't continue to keep unraveling. But there is magic here, okay? And it's all about you staying single and figuring out yourself and planting seeds, and that's how you'll be successful. So this is still very positive. It's not out of the realm that you guys will get back together. It just may not be right now. Timing is everything. And at the same point in time, time's so fluid, and it doesn't matter if you're working on yourself. It shouldn't matter if somebody comes back around or not. You're becoming a better version of yourself, becoming more fulfilled. We have the 7 of Coins again for this 4 of Cups in the reversed energy. So we have the 7 of Coins energy, again, 7 of Pentacles here. So this is definitely just reconfirming, double confirming that you need to get out of this energy. You need to start looking at what it is that you want to manifest. What is it that you want to plant so that you can then reap the reward, reap the benefits, reap the crop of what you've sown. So really it's about you stepping into your power of being the co-creator of your life, of co-creating with the universe. It's saying you can have what you want. You just need to get out of this energy. And the ironic part is that we got the 4 of Cups in the reverse again. So for clarifying, the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So it's like really saying, like, you guys need to get out of your head. You need to get out and about, and you need to start showing up for your life. All right, so this is just reconfirming everything that I've just said. So for a lot of you guys are going to still stay in the stagnant energy for refusal not to look inward. Don't do that to yourself, because it's just going to continue to keep, this energy will continue to keep up, but it will get better. It will get better, because there is the star, there is hope, there is comfort in knowing. There is hope in the situation. There is security. There is peace. There is knowing. There is wish fulfillment. But we got to get out of this energy. So I do feel like, you know, if you heed the advice here, that's being indicated in the potential, it's being indicated here in the vice position, it's being even indicated in the potential outcome, and realize that there's hope in the situation. And to get out of this, it's like you can have wish fulfillment here. You can have wish fulfillment. Why is the 4 of Cups and the star here to clarify the 4 of Swords reversed? Why is the 4 of Cups reversed, the star clarifying the 4 of Swords? We have the Fool in the reverse position. A lot of you guys are very fearful about change and fearful about new beginnings because you guys are stuck on this particular person. It's about letting go and surrendering. You need to let go and surrender. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. All right, to kind of provide some clarification. All right, so what messages would we like to provide for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding reconciliation with their ex for the month of December 1st through the 15th? Reconciliation with their ex. What messages would we like to provide today, Spirit? Thank you. Confront. So again, a lot of you guys need to confront yourselves, confront the issues that you have within yourself. This could be inner child healing work that you need, because if we look at, this is somebody who's an adult looking at a small child, and it's kind of like in the past, this is like a portal, and it's needing to confront your inner demons, needing to confront possibly codependency, feelings of abandonment, things that went on in your childhood. It's time for you to confront those right now. You need to do the inner work. That Nine of Pentacles talks about inner work in order to get to know yourself, know what it is that you want. So needing to confront those demons, those things that haunt you, confronting your past. What other messages would we like to provide Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding the reconciliation with their ex? Messages of reconciliation. Okay, and then we have win or lose here. And, you know, this is talking about, I feel like a lot of you guys feel like it's either you can win or lose, or you can't win. I don't know. I feel like this is so hard to sort of articulate, unfortunately. It's, damn, Mercury retrograde. I just feel like ego is really in this whole thing for you. It's like your ego is tricking you. It's like you need to detach from this situation, and I do feel like you've attempted to, but it's like detach from this win or lose mentality. I feel like it's like you guys have hidden motives of doing certain things. It's like, I want to be with this person, and it's a matter about winning or losing. Could be a third party involved, and it's like you want to win that person over, but is that truly going to be, is this relationship truly going to make you happy? And I think that this is like, allow love to be your guide when it's in regards to conflict, especially conflict within love. It's about finding sort of this balance, this middle ground, and realizing that everyone's the winner at the end of the day. No matter if you end up with this person or you don't, the universe has something set up for you regardless. There's bigger and better things, and if this person's truly meant to be in your life, they will come back. Okay, they will come back, and it's about getting out of that ego energy, detaching from that ego energy, detaching from that negative mindset of I can either win or I can lose, and I want to focus in on how can I win. It's not about winning. It's not about winning. It's coming from a place of unconditional love. Okay, it's coming from a place of unconditional love. When we have unconditional love, situations change. We become more positive. What other information do we want to provide Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs regarding reconciliation with their ex? Reconciliation with their ex for December 1st to the 15th, the first portion of December. What messages would we like to provide? Spirit, please show me a message. Just one extra card. What message would we like to provide Taurus at this time frame? you. We got new vitality, and we also got awaiting results. And we have embrace. So a lot more messages than what I really wanted to have here, but it's letting me know that I feel like once you've confronted and healed your past inner child work, and once we've cast the ego aside of this whole thing and really came from a place of unconditional love, that new opportunities are going to arise. And these new opportunities will either arise within this relationship, or new opportunities are going to arise when basically we let go of needing to control, and the sense of the new vitality. It's about, it is about the potential to revitalize your relationship, right? So there is potential for reconciliation here, but we really need to confront, wow, again, Mercury retrograde. We really do need to confront our inner wounds, our inner child issues that we've been carrying around for a long time and haven't confronted. And it's also about putting our ego aside and really coming from a place of unconditional love at this time frame. And once we're able to do that, we're able to then change the situation around. Now we have new vitality here, and this is really saying reconciliation's possible. I also get the sense that some of you guys do need to clear your chakras, and you can do that through meditation. For the new year, I am working on a lot of different things, and I'll have meditations for purchase in the beginning of the year, so be on the lookout for that. I'll announce it. But again, there is a lot of needing to heal, okay? In order for this connection to continue to keep moving forward, there needs to be a raised state of your vibration, positive vibration. This will improve your relationship. Or if it's not going to improve, like I said, you are the co-creator of your life. And so new opportunities will come towards you. New people will come towards you. Your ex will see you in a different light. Right now is the time for you to focus in on yourself, to bring more laughter into your life, more joy into your life, and really elevating. Once you start to elevate in this higher vibration, like everything starts to move forward. And if you don't know how to do this, if you are you're just beside yourself, you don't know how to get out of this nasty energy, then start to go within and meditate. Take time to meditate, take time to connect with your spirit guides, your spiritual tribe. This could be your, like I said, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, past loved ones, angels in general, if you want to work with somebody specific, or, if you are religious and believe in God or universe or whomever, call upon those individuals, call upon and ask for assistance. And it's okay to go through therapy and get professional help if needed. And then we have awaiting results. So like I said, a lot of you guys, there's going to need to be some patience. Okay? It's going to be some patience. You need to put the energy into creating and attracting relationships that you want. And you need to be patient because things don't just change overnight. But when we reshape our attitudes, when we change the way we believe in things, it actually starts to, when we refine and fine tune the aspects of our personalities and self, we then start to attract just the right people or just the right person. And if this person is really meant for you, you becoming yourself, you becoming in love with yourself is going to attract them back. If you are frustrated, which we get that in that Four of Cups energy and that Four of Swords energy that's been showing up, if you're getting frustrated with the lack of visible change, it's like you need to focus on something else. When something doesn't feel right, when you start getting these negative feelings, shift your energy, shift your focus. Don't worry so much about them. You need to start detaching from the outcome. Okay? And again, I mean, things work for one person may not work for another. Like I said, everybody's grieving process is going to be different. How people deal with things are going to be different. But you need to be true to who you are, and that's the most important thing that anyone can say, is you have to be true with who you are. Currently, you're not, and there needs to be some healing done, okay, and patience. And then we have embrace here. It's saying that this is divinely guided. What's happening between you and your ex is sort of the universe kind of giving you a sense, a shake-up, clarity on your heart's desires. It's asking you to be present in current relationships. A possibility that maybe you took this relationship for granted. Maybe there's a possibility that you were not present. You were always thinking about the past, or you were thinking about the future, but you were never in the present moment. And it's really right now, it's saying you're in a position to achieve everything that you want, everything that you dream and desire, and all these goals that you have. Your dreams are ready to manifest, but you need to embrace this. You need to embrace and allow all the pieces to kind of fall into place, to not resist, just kind of accept and surrender and embrace all of this change, to step into your personal power, right? And again, when you step into your own personal power, it allows everything to kind of fall into place. It's about working and having an open heart, a grateful heart. And if you feel like you're unable to do this, you could do some heart chakra meditations or opening up your heart chakra and working with that. This card is associated with the world. And there isn't an affirmation that the Psychic Tarot for the heart states for this card, and it's, I acknowledge my many blessings and am open to receiving my heart's desires. So if you work with affirmations or you like affirmations and would like to use this, I acknowledge my many blessings and I am open to receiving my heart's desires. Being in a state of gratitude is definitely going to help you in this situation. And even though things suck, and even though it's like you're heartbroken, like life can't get any better, life can only get worse at this point because I've lost the person I'm supposed to be with, what ends up happening is, if we're focusing too much on that, guess what? All of that shit continues to keep staying and elevating in your life. But when we start to become happy for just the little things, like I'm happy to have woken up today, and I can be really specific. I'm so happy I woke up in a bed that's just mine. I don't have to share it. And I'm so thankful that I had this nice, warm, heated blanket that engulfed me and made me feel really good this morning waking up. And I'm happy that I have a roof over my head. Just be happy for the things that you have in the now. And also being grateful for separation. So as sucky as it is, a lot of times, especially if I'm feeling very negative, I say to myself, I'm so thankful that I have separation right now from my partner. It's giving me a lot of time to really reflect on myself, to really care for myself and put myself first and my goals and my needs first. And I am so thankful I have the universe working alongside me in order to make me a better person, so that when my ex and I come back together, we have a much more passionate, loving, understanding, romantic relationship, because we've both evolved as human beings. And when I say those things, when I really try to put a good spin on it, I'm like, yeah, I start to believe it. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, I am kind of happy that we're separated because I can focus on my things and I have my whole bed to myself, and that's kind of great. And I buy myself flowers, and that's kind of great to show myself love, and I can do whatever I feel like doing. If I want to binge watch Netflix and sit in my underwear while eating Cheetos, I will. If I want to go out to a party or a concert or whatever, I will. But it's just being grateful in the now. And you can also be grateful for future things as well. All right, and now I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels. What messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs would we like to provide regarding reconciliation with their ex for the first half of December, December 1st through the 15th? Oops. All right, so we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring at this time frame. So, you know, this could be you needing to open yourself up, open up your heart chakra, really working on yourself, and then working on the feelings that you have towards your ex, because they are real and they are worth exploring, but we have to be happy, healthy within our own lives. I do feel that this could be a signifier for your ex kind of coming back around, especially if they ghosted or left you. Okay, and we'll pull a few more for you. What other messages would we like to provide Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding their situation with their ex and reconciliation for the first part of December, December 1st through the 15th? What messages would we like to provide Taurus at this time frame? Okay, thank you. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And remember, I did talk about that unconditional love. That is what is needed in this situation. You need to open up that heart chakra. Open yourself up right now. You're too closed. You're too closed to everything. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Your soulmate may not be this individual. Okay? And it's time for you to be open to that possibility that you deserve somebody else. It's possible that this individual could change and could be something that could come around, right, and change, but change and be different than who they have been or who you know them to be in this current moment. And it's sort of to be open to that. But I think for many of you, this is going to be that this individual is not for you. And when you heal yourself, and when you give unconditional love, and when you start to realize what it is that you want, you're going to see other people coming into the picture that you're going to feel for, that you're going to realize that the feelings that you have for this individual are maybe worth exploring. And it could be somebody different, somebody that you didn't even expect. All right, so I wish you all the love and luck in the world and success moving forward. I wish you all the healing vibes for the first half of December. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. So yeah, I hope this reading helped, and we'll check back again on the 15th. Take care.